Hello, everybody, and this is TFT Tarot for today. Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. This is me, Oberon, with Goth Tarot, and my previous recording for this week failed, and so I'm forced to do another recording quickly on the sly. So this is it. So I've abbreviated the reading to just kind of pull us through it, so I apologize if anyone was expecting more or better. I'm using the English Magick Tarot. It has a kind of gothy feel to it, I guess you would say. So the first card, I'm going to draw all the cards from this deck, is the dark design or the dark drama. What kind of things are around us now? What is around us? What is the drama or the intrigue happening around you? Whether you caused it, whether it actually directly affects you or not. It's the Seven of Cups. So this seems to be a time, it's upright, where some opportunities or ideas or suggestions or possibilities seem to be floating around close to you, and yet somehow you're not really ready to choose yet. You may feel you just really need to have more time to consider all this, or maybe in the end you might decide that nothing here is really appealing. And of course it is seven. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be seven things. It could maybe just be two or three, but it's more than one or two, I would dare say. And let's see where this takes us. But I have a feeling that it is about matters that maybe have emotional qualities to them. So then the second card I'm looking at, I'm thinking this represents the action you need to take for this, whether this ends up being an opportunity or maybe just, it's sort of as a challenge in a way. As a challenge, it's kind of like saying, are you ready to choose, or do you know how you're going to choose? But it is an opportunity as well. What is the action you need to take? Oh dear. It's the Page of Coins reversed. I mean, this may be the action you don't need to take, but I guess this would simply be saying, be very aware of your meter or pace in this matter, because it may be you just need to find that Goldilocks moment, that's just right. It's not too slow, but it's not too fast. Although the general idea behind the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Coins, is that sometimes you do need to make sure that things are done with a steady, consistent, pace there. And so the action required in terms of that first card, figuring out if there are opportunities you need to take and how soon. Maybe this is saying you have time to really check this out. You don't have to make a snap decision. Where will this ultimately lead to? And it's the Nine of Swords reversed. So where it ultimately leads to is maybe figuring out how you will relieve the anxiety, or being able to see or get around or reverse that anxiety that maybe is coming to you. And a lot of times this just sort of feels like this is something coming from a source outside of yourself. I don't want to say it's pressure. It's more likely it's just other circumstances that really seem to bother you. So examples would be you have aging parents, or you have growing up children, or you have children who need you, or you have someone whose needs maybe are very important to you, and you're not always able to really focus that way due to your own life, and it bothers you. But this could be saying that this kind of stuff may reverse itself or may go away. This is where it will lead to, is if you're able to really stick with that pace of investigating what your options are, what your challenges, changes are that you should take advantage of. I kind of like that. So this was me with the Goth Tarot moment for this week. And don't forget to come back tomorrow, because tomorrow Banshee and I are doing the summer solstice sun moves into Cancer edition of our monthly modality message. I believe we're going to run that at 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. It's a recording, but it's usually pretty well attended because it is our only really astrological tarot related reading, and it works for the modalities of the zodiac. If you don't know what your modality is, you ought to show up and find out what you've been missing. So later on, tomorrow night, Thursday, is our regular live stream from 7 to 9 p.m. Come and get all of your questions answered, or as many as we possibly can, and we will take you in the order you appear. Leave your question if you think you're going to leave the chat room, or leave the question anyways. We will do it in order, but if we call for you, your turn, and you are not there and you haven't left a question, you probably won't get another turn. All right, Friday is Oberon's emotional exchanges, my outlook on emotional exchanges. That's Friday mornings as a pre-recorded show. It's on at 7 a.m. And then on Saturday, Saturday morning, 10 a.m., I had to think about it for a minute, but it is Saturday morning, 10 a.m., it's our happy hour. So come and see the happy hour. It is one question. No, it's not any question. It's just one card with a positive feel and pull for you. So check that out. Everyone gets a good, happy, positive, divine message from 10 to 11 or thereabouts. And then on Sunday morning, Banshee does for finances and material matters what I do for emotional exchanges, and she does the Banshee's Material Matters, which is on at 10 a.m. We are live in the chat room to check it out, navigate through the reading, share some laughs and some fun with the rest of you, our tarot tribe. And then it's back to another live reading Sunday afternoon from 2 to 4 p.m. And once again, all questions in order. If you're not staying, leave it if you want us to do the reading. And thank you all for coming. All these times are, in fact, Eastern Daylight Time per the states. All right. So take care, everybody.